welcome to, oh my god, back-to-back Eric flights? That never happens, but it's happening today. We're on leg 2 of our Veterans Day flights, and we want to wish all veterans thank you for their service out there. And I got back from the Veterans Day parade where I was forced to play trumpet, but you know what? It went well, and those kids that did it are amazing. We had a lot of illness and some no-shows, believe it or not, so figure that out this week when I go back to teaching. But I'm not going to think about that right now. We are on our second leg. We're going from where we left off yesterday at State College, Pennsylvania, out to Hamilton, Ohio. Right now they have a real-world TFR here because they have the Penn State game going on. But we're just going to go for it. So that's just the way it is in the simming world. So I just have to start X-Pilot here for Vet Sim. I don't even know if anyone's on there. I got to get my flight plan done. I hope everyone's doing well up there. Well, as soon as V-Pilot wants to get my flight plan. Nope. Alright, just gotta type it all in here. So Hamilton, Ontario, Ohio. I said Ontario. Why? I don't know. But it does sound rather like that. Our altitude, I didn't really even plan that out yet. From looking at it, we're going to be going to a Bravo at Pittsburgh. I'd have to go at 8,500 to go above that. So I'm thinking 4,500 again. I'm just checking the rest of the route. Yeah, I think we should keep it kind of low. All right, 4,500 it is. I'm going to save that so I have it. And we're looking pretty good. So I connect here for mode C. We're in 610 Echo Foxtrot for all these flights, by the way. Atlantic Control, Boston, Chicago, Indiana. So let's look at Volanta here. See if we have any ATC. We don't where we currently are, but we're going to Ohio where we might. I don't know where Hamilton is in relation to everything here. So where's Columbus? Here's Columbus. So we're going to be a little bit over here. So yeah, we might have some ATC for flight following Indiana Center later on. But right now we're right over here. That's where we are. And we'll enter the destination of Butler County Regional, Hogan Field. And that's where we're going today. Alright, very good. Let me file this flight plan now that I'm connected to the VATSIM network. We are good to go. Alright, let's get our checklist out. Take a look at it together. Get ready on this flight. It's going to be a little less than 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours, to be honest with you, flight time. But again, the sim is working pretty well. We're not going to do map enhancement with the cache. We're just going to let it download. It seems to only work that way without any problems. So we'll do that. Tablet is on, right? Yeah, good. Alright, so that's the airport diagram right there. That's our intended route right there. And this does include ADS-B for the simulators to conceal those aircraft around us. Alright, checklist. I don't need the Discord, don't need that, this, that, everything. I'm going to clear out all these programs I don't need. So many. I'm going to keep that CrossFit component calculator though. Here we go. Alright, so let's go with the initial. All that stuff is pretty much done. Aeronautics Power Master switch is off. It is. Battery Master 2 is on. Really, it's going to be both because the fan doesn't come on unless I do battery. Let's see what actually. So let me do that one. There you go. Do what it says, Eric. Alright, voltmeter 23 to 25. We got 25.4. Flap position light is out. It's actually on. It's on all the time, so just go with it. Alright, oil enunciator will be on. Yep. Battery 1 and 2. Wait. Battery Master 1 on. Come on. There you go. Alright. Fuel quantity check. We're good and we're full. Okay. Fuel selector good. Flaps 100%. Check the light on that. Butt kicker's working. Nice to see. F5's working today, so that's good. Can we go to traction flap and that, but they still up there, so we'll keep it up. Oil enunciator, I checked. Lights, interior, exterior, so now, strobe. Landing, check the outside. Seem to be working. Very good. Battery master 1 and 2 off. And alternate static source is normal. It is. This is always on, so it doesn't have to be on. We only turn that on if it gets like kind of iced up over the filter of the air. Okay, circuit breakers in, fire extinguisher, grab tent underneath there. Emergency egress hammer available, caps handle, pin remove, which it always is. Alright, then we go to the outside, which we're not going to do, so we can go pretend we did that before starting the engine. Sorry about that. Pre-flight completed, emergency equipment's on board, passengers breathe, seatbelt harnesses adjusted, secured. Snow power none, brakes are held. Push the rudders down, there we go. Alright, battery master switch is on. Strobe lights are on. I'm going to turn off the nav and the landing at this time. Mixture full rich. Power lever full forward. Fuel prime, the boost. 1, 2, 3. Boost. Back to a fourth of an inch on the power. And clear prop. Clear prop. Alright. Down to 1,000. RPMs, that is. Alright, oil pressure, check. We're in the green. Alternative master switch is on. Avionics master on. Kilo Hotel Alpha Oscar. Everyone around me has coughs going on, so something's going on with people being sick. Me, I'm just congested with allergies or something. I have constant allergies. I don't know what it is. CDI to GPS. Transponder will turn on now with Alt. Good, good, good. Our engine parameters, external power, not needed. Ammeter check, it's good, it's 28.1. For taxi, flaps up, brakes check. We'll check it on the way out. Radio avionics, squawking 1200. Cabin heat defrost. We also got to get. Seeing that no one's here, VATSIM Unicom on COM 1, 122.8. And then column 2, we're going to get some weather here at State College Regional 127.65. Alright, column 2.
Kilo Uniform November Victor Airport Information Alpha 1900 Zulu. Wind tree 51 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 5,000 feet overcast. Temperature 9er.
So we're probably taking
altimeter tree 0 decimal tree. ILS runway 24 in use.
Oh, they're saying 24.
Runway 24.
Alright, we'll do 24. What the hell?
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft
24 it is. So go Delta Alpha Alpha 6. Okay.
November 9er 6.
Over to guard. You know what that means? It means this.
You're on guard with KHAO.
Yeah. Right. Officially there. Taxi out of there. Let me just get my checklist again. So make sure I get this right. Alright. Alright, we'll announce. State College traffic, Cirrus Zero Echo Foxtrot, taxied runway 24 via Delta Alpha Alpha 6, State College. Get out of my way, truck. I'm playing chicken here. Best part is I always win because I just go right through. Delta. And this is still Delta. We want to go Alpha. This says Charlie, but that's wrong. It's Delta. That defense is wrong. Here's Alpha. I think they got that right at least. I think this is freeware scenery though, so you think that they get the taxiways right, you know? Unless those have been recently changed. Go a little faster. This is Alpha 5 going that way. So, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna pull off this little area here from running up. Here. There we go. All right, so let's get the before taxi checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Caps had no verified pins removed. It is seatbelt, shoulder harness secured. Doors latched. Brakes held. Flight controls free and correct. They are. Trim set for takeoff. Can't tell. Existing doesn't work. It says takeoff. Autopilot disconnected. Flaps 50%. And check it. Looking good. Alright, flight and engine instruments check. All in the green, good there. HSI altimeter. Set, 1200. Yeah, that's alright. Fuel quantity confirmed. I'm going to stay on the left. Propeller check. We're going to go 2000 in the world. We'd feel a D-type, but we're not going to do that in the simulator. We'll just go to 2000. Just alright, good. Down to 1700. I don't know how you would simulate the detent in a throttle handle. So, alright. Pitot heat on. Avionics are on. Nav lights are going on. Landing lights are going on. Verify all that stuff. There's nothing there. Good. Voltage check. 28.2s. Good. Magnetos. Check left and right. Left. Or is that right? No, that's right. Sorry. Back to both. I just touched the throttle over there. Left. Good. Back to both. Power lever decreased to 1,000. Transponders alt squawk. We also got to set our altitude of 4,500. The autopilot. There we go there. Alright. And nav GPS set for takeoff. Pitot heat is required. We don't need it on. Good for now. Alright. So anyways, the briefing. If there's a problem, take a full mechanical emergency otherwise. And there's enough available runway ahead of us, we'll abort takeoff, land directly here on the runway. If we're under, let's say, 2,000 feet, there's a problem, mechanical emergency otherwise. We'll land directly, have no more than 30-degree turns. Best glide speed is 88. Remember that from yesterday. If we're above 2,000 feet, there's a problem, mechanical emergency otherwise. We will take a turn. Let's see. We're going to be runway 24, right? Yep. Take a turn to the right and land downwind at the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed is 88. We're going to rotate at 70. Retract the flaps at 80. And climb at 101. Has everyone got that? I think everyone has that. We also set this idle to online. That might help on Discord. Alright, so we're good to go. No one's here on the ground. Gonna verify that that sim is on. It is. It's supposed to be all VFR on the way there, but we might have to watch some clouds, so. Alright, stay right here. Looking good, clear, all around. Oh, well. Alright. Gonna call it. College. State College traffic. Cirrus SR22 Foxtrot by runway 24, departure to the southwest. State College. I need some iced tea after this. Excuse me. Middle. And full throttle. Here we go. And I'll just pay attention to too much stuff here.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison and I'm your chief flight attendant. On behalf of the Eric flight crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, and that your seat belt is correctly fastened. We will be departing shortly.
Depart straight up for a while, and then we'll turn right out the course. Pilots, speed. Set the heading for now. Go. Heading for X in a second. There we go. Stable. Departure. State College, Pennsylvania. Penn State's over here, I believe. This football stadium should be there too. In fact, it's right there. So that's why it's very close to the TFR for the game that's happening right now. We'll be all right. Pretty good. Penn State. One last look, everybody. All right. Let's check. Yeah, but let's go there. Let's see the heading this way. It says 2 hours 21 minutes, but that's going to go down once we get to cruise. So I have a slight headwind, but not as much as the last flight yesterday. As we get away from Penn State, you know, make sure that maximum power, and we'll take a look outside. Real world time and real world weather, by the way, so. Okay, that's our cruise altitude. We're gonna meet up to make sure one final time. Kick it back to 75%. And we're good. Ground speed 152, a little bit better than yesterday. Let's put it that way. Nice little thing. I guess you can call it sunset. It's 3 p.m. Eastern savings time. So it's local time here. UTC. I don't know if you could display local time on this thing. You should be able to, but timer reference, maybe that's what it is. Nope. Nope. There's that's all that VR, VY stuff applied. So, all right, and we're turning on course for the water autopilot. Hey, thanks to autopilot. So let's give Otto his due here. Thank you and a shout out, kind of, to autopilot. Once I spell it correctly, that is.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I'll go back to the passengers.
So there you go. Thank you, Otto. Alright, clearly out of Penn State territory. On our way. Next biggest city we're going to see, potentially, is Altoona, Pennsylvania. Out on our left, out there. What's that here? Oh, that's Mid-State. Kilo Papa Sierra Bravo. Can't wait till they again get that updated Cirrus in the simulator. Is it working title? I might be working on it. I can't remember. Some aircraft developer is working on it. Microsoft update this thing. I'm gonna put the P2 heat on because it's negative. Better be safe than sorry. A little bumpy. I didn't check for any segments or anything like that. Actually, there were no segments. About icing. Potential icing says moderate ice. Turbulence. Oh, got moderate turbulence too, so that makes sense. For air vents. No segments, so storms are not in the area. It's a pretty nice day here. Yeah. Storms are towards North Carolina, South Carolina. Other than that, this is looking pretty good. Wind turbines off the left. Hour and 55 minutes. Not bad. In Ohio. The ultimate destination being Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Place where my dad was stationed for a little bit when he was in the Army. So I thought, hey, why not get out to Oklahoma and make it a Veterans Day inspired thing? But he was mainly stationed in Korea. And he used to launch the missiles. Basically, he was there to keep help keep the peace between South Korea and North Korea, if there is any peace, which there isn't, but you know what I'm saying. So he was stationed there, ready to do what he had to do. Nice wind turbines. Pennsylvania. Might stream again tonight to get the third leg done, but we might wait till tomorrow and just do both legs. There's 2 more legs to get to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. So just a lot of hills and occasional little towns and cities and wind turbines. But hey, it's different. If I was made of money, and money was no issue, I'd either buy a Cirrus Vision Jet or this. I think. I mean, 172s are awesome. I mean, this has some speed to it and everything. That's why it's the top selling modern GA aircraft, I believe. But I would want the Garmin in it if I did that. I wouldn't want the Aviation. Which I think it's all Garmin now. I don't think they have these Aviation systems anymore. Yet the older ones they do. Alright. I get to calm down a little bit. This autopilot. Oh. Check out Vermont. See how close we are. We got a while to go before we have Indiana Center there. Or is it Indianapolis Center? It's Indianapolis Center. Here we are. Newly departed. This is last night's flight. From Plymouth, Massachusetts. Old home base, if you will. Not the closest airport, but it's where I run from. So they don't have flights going to it, nor they have as many planes to rent, so. Again, not much to talk about, it's just a lot of nature. Oh, excuse me. Let's get some ATC chatter on, see if we know any controllers on VATSIM.
Traffic
And,
Flight Station 306 Charlie, go ahead,
just
making a
change
right
the
turn out
settings
to
here.
the northwest.
There we go.
65 heavy, turn left heading 120.
Left heading 120, United 65 Heavy.
This is FS. ATC chatter helps make it more interesting when you have any VATSIM coverage. Turn it off when we do. And we're actually using it. Sorry, I'm tired. Oof.
65 heavy,
really
traffic
do that
southbound,
parade
bear
today.
maintain 210 knots or greater.
10 or better, United 65 Heavy.
Excuse me.
At 2428, turn left heading 150, do you set to maintain 3000?
West 150, Plymouth 3, United 2428.
Hour and 49 minutes to go. So we should be there around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I think Ohio. Can't remember if they're an hour behind us. Let me check what the current time is in Hamilton, Ohio.
65 heavy, reduce speed to 180.
4180, United 65 Heavy.
Nope, they're the same time zone as me in Massachusetts, so we'll get there around 5 o'clock. So it might be a little dark when we get there. We'll see the sunset. I know here in Massachusetts the sun is usually mostly down by 5.
At 65 heavy, 6 from Dulles, turn left heading 070, do you set to maintain 2000? Still sound with localizer, clear on island 4 right approach.
070, 2500, cleared on runway 4 right, United 65 Heavy.
Okay, sorry about the yards. Just been up since.
United 65 Heavy, maintain 2000, still established 405, cleared island 4 right, thank you.
Got to ride my e-bike back to my car at the end of the parade. I look really cool, like the only person riding an e-bike. But it gets you back faster because you have to walk like a mile and a half back to your car. So I just take the e-bike, park it there at the park where the ceremony takes place, and then basically ride it back after we're done. So.
65 Heavy, maintain 180 knots, still doing, contact tower, 18-3, have a nice day.
180 still doing, over to 18-3, 965 Heavy, great day.
Going over Indiana County Airport, Kilo India, Delta India. Where's the state line? Let's see, let's look at the section together. This is Pittsburgh, so that's kind of close to the end there. There it is. So you actually cross into West Virginia just for a couple minutes, or a minute, and then we go into Ohio. So it'd be cool to see Pittsburgh, though, so it's kind of a nice scenic route there, but we're still a little bit out from there, so. And you can see with the electronic feedback. We shall what? Make it so. Make it so.
For 4393, speed 210, then descend and maintain 3000.
210 first, then down to 3000 for 4390.
Patton, Pennsylvania, on our left there.
Circulation about 185 Heavy, maintain 6000, on heading 1933. Beaver 185 Heavy, give approach to maintain 5000. Maintain 5000.
Music's not helping keep me awake. And we should be able to go through the Bravo, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, excuse me, airspace, because there's no control here, so just keep it monitored on Unicom. And go from there.
Embark 4393, turn left lane 120. Embark 4393, I'm sorry, turn left lane 120. Left 120, Embark 4393.
Oh, excuse me. There's an aircraft out there that's Air Canada going back to Toronto after leaving Nassau, Bahamas. But you can't see the clouds. But it's out there, going to the ADSB. How come this doesn't have ADSB anymore? I thought it did back in the day. I think so, like aircraft. I guess it's only for Microsoft Flight Simulator traffic, which kind of makes sense, I guess. But even then, I guess I turned off the MSFS multiplayer, so it is what it is. It does better on VATSIM that way, but I usually keep that on, so I'll take a look at those settings again.
Number 43936 from Goodwin, turn left lane 070, maintain 2000 until
It's okay with me. I got FSLTL traffic and also VATSIM traffic.
0, 2000 until Goodwin, cleared ILS.
Oh, excuse me. That's Indiana County Airport right there in front of us.
Close, 070, 2000 still established.
Sorry, I heard what I saw. 070, 2000 still established, cleared ILS 4 right, number 4393.
Ooh, pardon me.
76 from Gritty, heading 070, maintain 3000 still established, cleared ILS runway 4 at approach.
That was pretty impressive. Kind of low. Broken though, so 4,900. and updated pressure setting here. 126.625.
Kilo India Delta India, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind 000 at 4.
Okay, you doing
Visibility 10.
3000.
Sky condition, ceiling 5,000 feet broken.
Thank you, Alice 4 Alpha
Temperature 8
3023.
feet, dew point 10 feet. Altimeter 3039er.
39er.
November 35, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind 325 at 4.
Alright, back to guard.
370 feet 210.
Man, I feel like we have to get one of these out there because, man, it's kind of just chill right now. But let's make it a little hectic, shall we? With a little pilot mania. Are you ready?
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American.
Zip.
Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
What you gonna do when mania runs wild on you, brother?
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a little tired. I am a little tired. I won't lie. If you want to check out commands, you will want to go to tinyurl.com/EF commands. Find commands to use.
Brickyard 3446, maintain your present speed, maintain 3000, direct ready.
I don't
And,
think it
present speed,
works
direct
through
ready, down to
YouTube. I'm
3000,
not positive. I
direct
should probably
ready.
test that actually. Let me see if it does. I'm gonna put a command through YouTube chat. So you ready? Let's go for. Let's go to plane. I never really did test that because I just got back. But no, I think it's only because, yeah, you gotta be on Twitch because the YouTube does not go over. The YouTube chat does not go over to Twitch, and that's kind of controlling it. So let's do the plane over here. Not Das plane. What is that? German?
At 370, 180.
Kind of like that one.
Either 185 heavy, turn to left, heading 130. Left, heading 130, 185 heavy.
I've been tired lately. I don't know what it is. Come home from work and I take a nap.
Maintain 6,000.
I even missed the last Virtue USA Flight Club event because of it. So I'm hoping that on the next one, I would be awake. But at least we know the sim's working. It took a month to make it work after crash the desktop after crash the desktop. And again, it looks like it was the Realtek audio.
3446. 220 knots grade, book ready. Maintain 3,000.
Not quite sure on that, but.
So last one right, 220. Book ready, Brickyard 3446.
All right, we're coming up on Indiana, Pennsylvania. Get that? Indiana, Pennsylvania, right over here on the right. There's Indiana County Airport. Otherwise known as Jimmy Stewart Field. So must have something in common with Jimmy Stewart. Don't know what the connection is. Let's see if I can check on. Guess. Oh, it's his hometown. Jimmy Stewart has his hometown here in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Never knew it. Never knew. Very interesting. Go, Indiana, Pennsylvania. We have some traffic coming up off our left here. It's November 4, 64232. So let's see what that is all about. Flight November 64232.
2428, reduce speed to 180.
That would be, let's look at it together.
United 2428.
This 172 it looks like, or could we, yep, 172, it's doing some training, I guess. Look how accurate it is and where it is. Flight aware there. 2,500 feet, so it's below us. Oh, and I gotta turn on the auditory alerts.
Gonna maintain 3,000, reduce speed to 190. Thank you, descend 3,000 and 190 knots, speed to 185 heavy.
So if it comes closer, should your ADS be alert for traffic? One time I left it on, rear wheels flying. So I know you should like it there, but it went off and I was like, oh my god, what's going on?
That's Brigade 3446 and 180 still doing and over the tower, Brigade 3446.
Large smokestacks, look at that. Out of Homer City, Pennsylvania. Some moderate turbulence, as it says in the air mat. Hour and a half to go.
50 heavy, turn left, thing 140. Left turn 140, 50 heavy.
More stacks on the right. Pittsburgh should be starting to come out there in the distance. So.
Yeah, we're going to approach target 65, put this in the plane, 3,000. Number 625, Fox eliminated approach main destination. 47 November, 65.
Just double check our progress here. That's where we started. This is where we are. Pittsburgh coming up.
Good afternoon, United 2376, 9.4 to cross Sill and Aviation. 62428, time for doing, turn left heading 070, due to maintain 2000, Sill travel.
Excuse me.
Island 4, right approach.
Oof. Stayed up late last night after the stream practicing that trumpet part too, so a little tired. I didn't practice long, but
United
I slept so
2428,
well.
time for doing, left turn 070, due to maintain 2000, Sill travel, Sill flies to clear at Island 4, right approach.
070, 205, clear island left 4 right, United at 2428.
Thank you if you're watching the broadcast, by the way. I know that the afternoon, well, it's a Saturday, but I know the afternoon's not the most popular time. Gotta try to get these flights done before they do this sequence of flights out to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. So we will be doing a 4th annual marathon fundraiser in July again. That's the plan, at least. So I haven't come up with a theme yet or anything. I'll probably do that in April and release that hopefully late April into May. But it's usually the last, starts on the morning of the last Saturday in July. Continues until we finish. So I gotta get some ideas for a marathon, which I have some ideas, but nothing concrete as of yet. Excuse me.
2428, maintain 180 knots, still doing, constantly turbulence, plenty of space behind a heavy 7637, contact tower 18-3, have a great day.
Arnold Palm regionals out there in the distance as well. Probably this right there, and there's some, looks to be general aviation traffic out there too.
Canadian 903 heavy, reduced speed to 180, descend to maintain 3000. 180 knots, descend, maintain
Better watch those clouds.
3000, 903 heavy.
I guess I'm gonna have to try to stream chat because none of my timers are showing up, so I'm gonna try making this work here.
Scandinavia 903 heavy, 6 from Doing, turn left heading 070, descend to maintain 2000, still travel, still flies are clear at Island 4, right approach.
See if any of those pop up. We'll see. Yeah. They turn off the timers. Peak time. Oh.
2376, our right direct
Alright,
80,
so
descend
let me,
maintain 5000. Turn direct 30, 5000, 2376.
Guess I gotta do a stream chat.
At 2604, 6000.
No, no.
2604, New York low, descend maintain 5000. So 5000, 2604. Scandinavia 903, heavy, maintain 180 knots, still doing. Contact tower, 118.3. Have a nice day.
Can't see those timers work.
180 still doing, 118.3.
Chat.
Guys 3682, reduce speed to 180. 180.
Okay, coming up on the outer boundary of the Class Bravo around Pittsburgh. We should be seeing it. I think you would already see some buildings. Well, kind of. It's kind of still loading. So clouds seem to clouds, not clouds. Seem to come down a little lower though, so we gotta be careful and also gotta be careful on the
135 heavy, New York low, descend maintain 5000.
Out of 6 to 5,000.
Guys 3682, turn left heading 110. 10 Richard.
Seems like they have lots of student traffic here. There's another plane in front of me. Again, look at ADSB here.
2604, turn left heading
8726
150.
Hotel. We'll see what that one is.
2604.
Yep, 8726 Hotel, right? Yep. Nope, wait, it's not on there. Maybe they don't want to be seen. Because I guess you can block yourself from being tracked. 8726 Hotel.
3682,
No, it's on there. Southwest flight. Not GA. Of course, my registration. So that's flight 1956 from Buffalo to Sarasota, Florida. And you see it's right over Pittsburgh, so everything is correct. You got like FSLTL for that. And the buildings for Pittsburgh are starting to cover the view.
3682, clock to wake turbulence, Stephen's fine, a heavy Boeing, correction 8330, Airbus, 180 knots, still doing, contact tower 183, have a nice day. 180, 83, Richard, 2604, do you set up maintain 4000? 4000, 2604.
Joy, Pittsburgh. Let's see if that's happening off.
Wait, 376, do you set maintain 3000?
Down, United 2376.
United 1982 into 6,000 and then from there they might. 1982 near below, you said to maintain 5,000. 5,000 United 1982. United 2604, do you still maintain 3,000, turn left heading 120. Alright, down to 3,000 and 120 on that United 2604. Bird 4589, the right direct ready, do you still maintain 6,000? Agree, down to 6,000. Maintain 200 knots or greater. 200 or greater, United 2604.
What's up, Philads? Again, we chatting with text on Twitch. That's the stipulation of multi-streaming. But I can read anything you type, and I will answer back with voice. I guess that's the only way around it. But welcome to the broadcast, and thank you for coming out. We're about to fly over Pittsburgh here, on our way to Hamilton, Ohio. Second leg, going to Fort Sill. You can see Kilo Papa India Tango up there. So, we are in the Bravo. Time for a speed shot. This afternoon. Pittsburgh at its greatest. We're going to fly right over and take a look at it. Again, thank you to our veterans out there. This is a Veterans Day weekend inspired stream by my dad being in the U.S. Army, being stationed at Fort Sill for a little bit, so I figured why not? Fly to Oklahoma. I don't fly there a lot in the sim, and be a place that will represent part of his service. The sun is slowly setting at 3:42 local time. Been to Pittsburgh, I think, once. I had like a high school conference for future business leaders in America. There's lots of add-on scenery. That's where the Pittsburgh Penguins play. Could be wrong with that, could be right. Where the Pirates play. They were like near the water. I'm positive on that. Maybe. One of these, this is the Pittsburgh Penguins actually. So maybe the Pittsburgh Pirates play in the indoor stadium. It's kind of interesting. The French used to control Pittsburgh back in the day. They built all there now. There's a Pittsburgh Pirates Stadium. That's where the Pittsburgh Steelers play. Right downtown. I think this is where the Pittsburgh Penguins play. This is the old fort that used to be there. That's the Steelers over there. looks very small for downtown. Looks like they have a lot more land than they want it. So again, this is Flight Sim TO freeware Google scenery, so that's why it's not going to mesh well. Spring and summer does a better job. Maybe winter when there's snow, it wouldn't notice a difference. We're going to be leaving the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, making our way to Ohio. Mid-Nigeria to Pittsburgh. It does look a little small, doesn't it? It does. But, you know.
You know how to fly, don't you?
No. Do you?
Wow.
Oh, no.
How hard can it be?
I mean, the ironic thing is Harrison Ford in that does know how to fly. He's a really good pilot, so. Interesting.
Sorry, 4589, descend to maintain 4,000. No, 4589.
Some utility vehicles out there, some cops. I don't know what those lights are. Fire trucks. There's a lot of them. Oh boy.
1982, maintain 210 knots.
About an hour to go, a little over an hour.
210, that's
Get there. Here's Pittsburgh International. Something like much right now, but I'm trying to think if I have scenery for that or not. I'll tell you in a second. How's that? I think I do. Right, wait, no. Oh, I do. Right, it's freeware scenery. And it was just
The 135 heavy
PFS.
flying 070 and it's at localizer speed 210 or
freeware scenery. Pittsburgh International. Let's go take a look.
1309, expect island 4 right, Lima current,
Take a
descend to
look at
maintain
Pittsburgh
6,000.
International with the drone.
Maintain 6,000, we expect 4 right, and Lima, we have Lima United 1309.
You hear that? I heard a jet.
Got a 135 heavy, maintain 2,000, still established, clear ILS, runway 4 right.
Something landing around me or something?
2,000 cleared ILS,
I don't know. Some military aircraft there. Freeware, it's not that bad. Not many aircraft at the gates, but still kind of loading too, because we're using drone cam. Southwest flights or Delta's flights. What is that? Is that WestJet? No, that's United and American. And that would be Delta. So that's what we have there. Let's get back into the plane. All right. Well, I'm going to cross over to West Virginia for a second. Right to Ohio. So ground speed's picked up. Have a little tailwind. Nice. 166 knots ground speed. I'll take it. The sun is setting. This is real world time and weather.
090 and then still descending 5,000. Yeah, thank you.
So this is what it's supposed to be looking like right now in my life. Oh, in Pittsburgh.
United 1982, journalistic 130 to maintain 3,000. American 130, down to 3,000 in 1982.
That's the border right there. That's the, is that the Delaware?
Limburg
No,
4589, turn right 100.
That is the Ohio River. That makes sense. Duh. So we'll be flying over the Ohio River to get into Ohio, which makes total sense.
United 18 Heavy, turn left, main 140, to maintain 4,000.
40 down to 4,000, Unity.
Oh, excuse me. Oof, got a smokestack right there.
United 135 Heavy, 180 or better, doing kind of through tower 18-3.
180 or better, doing 18-3, United 135 Heavy.
At 1982, turn left, main 070, 3000, establish clear outlet 4 at approach speed 180.
Yep, what's the report on Pittsburgh was the big visual there. Oh, you know what? I never checked. Wow, I never did the fuel tank switch. We're on boost, going to right. We burned that for a while. Oh man, not that that was terrible, but that can catch up to local pilots. If you're not used to switching the tanks. Especially if you fly at 172, because then you're not really. You have the ability to, but most of the time you just kind of stay on both. One hour to go, and then we're gonna take a little break after the stream. And who knows? We might be back tonight. Probably not. I'm thinking it over. I got some work I gotta do tonight on video creation. And then definitely gonna do a flight tomorrow. Anyway, so see if we can knock it out tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking at least. And that might be a record because I haven't done 3 days of streaming in a long time. And I appreciate everyone that comes back and watches the stream, because it wasn't easy for about a month to a month and a half. I was having crashing desktops everywhere, errors, this and that. It's pretty bad. It seems to be working now. So. Oh, excuse me. Coming up on Gary A. Bates, Jefferson County Air Park, 2 Golf 2. Somewhere out there.
1309, reduce speed to 180.
Reduce speed to 180, United 1309.
The Ohio River coming up. A little applause, please. Thank you. We made it. Where's the Ohio River? Oh, it's loading. It's loading scenery.
918, have reduce speed to 170, then it's going to maintain 3000.
170, then down to 3000.
1309, reduce speed to 170.
Speed to 170, United 1309.
Beautiful sunset, huh?
Sterling 712, range 080, to maintain 6000, seconds for the island, 4 right.
Okay, sorry about yawning. Split up since early this morning. Had to perform in a middle school, high school band parade for Veterans Day. Proud to do it, but gotta wake up early. Say after a certain disaster, playing trumpet because everyone's sick.
070, 3000, until established, cleared for the island for right.
Everyone's getting sick in schools. At least where I'm at.
Copy 710, you're approaching
And we're
140.
going to be officially in Ohio. We're in West Virginia right now. We're in this little corner here. That's West Virginia. And then it really goes to Ohio, which goes to crossing into Ohio. Alright, we're in the state where we're going to land. We've got about an hour to go.
At 18 heavy, 7 for 21, turn left, make 070, maintain 2000, still established on the final approach course, put ILS 4 approach.
Stacks. Lots of stacks in Pennsylvania and Ohio. You can see the power lines going across too. Those are all freeware add-ons from Flight Sim.to. No traffic around me. Take a look at the electronic flight bag. ADS speed that we have 45223 Alpha Zulu. That's about it. He's higher than me. This is about as close as we are there, so pretty good.
At 18 heavy, 170 the buzz, contact tower, 170 is doing, contact tower.
Stretch. And the other way.
Sterling 712, still maintain 4000. Maintain 4000, very 4000. Alright, 1309, 170 knots, so doing, kind of go with channel 18.3. 170 to doing, and 118.3 for tower, United 1309. So. We'll see, Yukon 3710, reduce speed to 210, then it's going to maintain 3000. Reduce speed 210, then 3000.
Wants to just open farmland. The hills even have kind of disappeared a little bit. What's that up there?
Approach, Circle 2528
That's Wheeling, West Virginia.
0 vector for the island, make 4 right, going to maintain 5000.
Right there on the head angle, 4 right, 75 lane.
Oh man. Probably getting close to dark when I get there. I think. I'm thinking that. That is Harrison County, Airport 8 Gulf 6. Seems to be an aircraft.
370 new approach, roger, ILS 4 right, altimeter
Maneuvers or something
3023.
down there.
Alright, 623.
I don't know if you see this little light right there.
Got 668, turn left lane 150, center maintain 4000.
150, 4000.
That's November 975 Tango Alpha. That is. We can check it out. Let's check it out. It is some type of aircraft. It's a 172.
Sterling 712, turn left lane 070 to the 4 localizer.
806. That's what we're seeing down there. So we'll take a close look at it. See what it looks like.
712, reduce speed to 210.
No, wrong button. Going backwards.
Correct, number 4393, heading 190 at 60,000.
Where'd
Copy
you go?
710, 8 miles from Dillon, turn left lane 070,
that it?
maintain
Went that fast?
2000 until established on the localizer, code LS and
Oh no, it's down there. Okay.
070, 2000,
So that's
8 miles
not
to Dillon.
boy, he's kind of low, huh?
Approach 170.
Kind of low. This is FSLTL traffic. Importing flight-aware scenery. Does it look like a 172? It does.
712, 210, maintain 3000, go down on the localizer, code LS and 4 approach.
Nice. Very low though. Oh, it is what it is. Alright, back in the cockpit on our way to Hamilton, Ohio.
Got 616, reduce speed to 210, that's going to maintain 3000.
210, 3000,
Nothing really significant yet. Going near Zanesville, Ohio. And then we'll have Columbus, Ohio to our north eventually though. What's going on? Autopilot be going nuts, yo. Autopilot be going nuts.
4000.
Oh my god.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
Red alert. All hands
Just
stand
in
to battle
case.
stations.
Got a 370,
1 hour, exactly.
right up to 3023, got Lima. Lima 370, right, right.
Oh, excuse me. Remember one time we took a road trip to Columbus, Ohio. I think that was back in 2003. Go play at Columbus Crew Stadium. That was a long drive. We left, me and my drummer at the time, because I was in bands. We left at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Tried to beat traffic going through New York at 95. And yeah, we hit traffic like all the way there. So I think it took like something like 12 hours, and we took a little nap at a rest stop because we were just too tired. It was exhausting, especially leaving at night. But it was a worthwhile attempt. But played soccer in the old Columbus Crew Stadium for a fundraiser, and we lived it up. Columbus was a pretty nice city. Reminds me a lot of like Providence, Rhode Island.
712, 180 knots, so Dillon, connect to tower 18.3.
Right near Piedmont, Ohio, which is right to our right over here. Small little town. See that it's getting darker as we fly. So we're just gonna take some street lights come on and stuff. Excuse me.
Yeah, 68, speed 210. Rico 3446, send through 10 with Lima. Rico 3446, near approach ILS 4 right, altimeter 3023. 3 for the right, Rico 3446. Sterling 4393, flying a 150, descend to maintain 4000. Sorry, Limburg 4393, to maintain 4000, flying 150. Take 150 down to 4000 for 4393. At 68, repeat to 180, maintain 2000,
Should be
south.
VFR all the way out there.
180 speed, 2000, Minnesota south, yes.
Number 2528, 8 from ready, turn left, 060, maintain 3000, still south, on localizer, clear out left, and 4 on approach, speed 210.
10 speed 060 in the heading, 3000 on the altitude for the island, turn 4 right, jet 2520.
United 370, descend to maintain 4000. 4000, United 370.
Little tired. Little tired.
Jet 668, contact tower 183.
Speed jet 6.
Definitely getting darker.
Hmm. 2528, 180 knots, doing kind of north tower 183.
180 Dill 5,
Real time and weather. So this is what it's supposed to be looking like in real life out here in Ohio. And Columbus, we still have a little while to go. Just give you a little look at the ultralight fallback here.
Star 3446, turning
So
080,
where the red
to
flame,
maintain 6000.
Columbus is this big yellow
Stay heading on
blotch.
6000 for Gear
So we have a
3446.
little while to go. There's no destination. We're outside Cincinnati, at Bowie County region.
New York approach, number 8.1 Tango, level 7500. Number 821 Tango, your approach, Roger. Taking your destination, your 3-letter identifier. Golf Hotel Golf. United 2294, heading 070, maintain 3000, still towers on localizer, turn out left forward approach.
070 3000 till established, clear for the ILS 4 right, United 2294.
Thank you, 100, can maintain 4000.
Whoa. Zanesville coming up in the distance. Off our left.
United 2169, turn right heading 080, looks to maintain 5,000.
169 knot ground speed, not too shabby with the tailwind. Good afternoon, M. Stein. How's it going? It's getting to evening though, as we see from the sunset. Landing today on our second leg of this Veterans Day inspired flight to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where my dad served for a little bit in the U.S. Army. There you go. I didn't hit my chores today, but I did do a Veterans Day parade with my band. So the day is going well. That's what we're saying.
1908 from Gritty, traffic 070, 3007, cleared island.
I was up early getting stuff ready. It was quite the involved parade this morning, so I have a lot of illness and sickness with my band. I ended up playing trumpet. It went well. As well as could be expected with 10 minutes practice, you know. That's what we trained for. Alright, 51 minutes out. And then I wasn't even going to take a quick nap after this. I got to be honest with you. I'm kind of tired. Half an hour, I'll set the alarm. No more than half an hour. Some people said that half an hour is the ideal thing. We might have to go a little lower in altitude too. Just check and make sure we're good if I go 2,900. Looks like it. Alright, let's descend down to 2,900 and make this happen. And 400 feet. 2,900. Are we in Indianapolis Center at all? Nope. It actually looks like they got off of that. So let's look at our Volanta map, and they did leave us. We're going to be going right to northern Cincinnati here, so we're almost there. Again, we're going to pass Columbus first. Very good. Little bumpy. Yeah, they said moderate turbulence in the air vent and moderate icing as well. So that's what it said in the Sky Vector at least. Actually, we're out of the icing.
41 heavy 5 for 2 and turn left heading 070.
It's still in the moderate turbulence.
Cleared island 4 right approach.
I guess not. I guess they got rid of the turbulence too. Just a little bumpy. That's that real cat turb program that takes like the SIGMETs and the intermets and incorporates pushing it around a little bit. Also, I'm also going very fast for descending, so we'll just kick that back a little
bit. 502, maintain 4,000, then
get away from these clouds a little bit.
Oh, that's low to 183,
But we shall see Zanesville, Ohio coming up in the distance out there. Looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to that changeover to a slight nighttime in the evening. So I haven't seen that in a while. That's bumpy now, see? Let's kick down the power a little bit. Also have to get an updated pressure, so let's do that.
141 heavy, maintain 180 knots, still doing.
See if we can get
Tower,
some
118.3,
Columbus, Ohio ATIS from here. Maybe, maybe not. 124.6. Oh, we did. Sweet.
Wind 012 at 6. Visibility
It's 2632, steps for grading, proximity of 3000, cleared island 48 approach, present speed still advised.
Altimeter
4-1. Still one more time.
Landing and departing runway 28 right and runway 28 left.
Let's
VFR
close some
aircraft,
high.
the direction of flight. All aircraft read back home short instructions.
And it's 751, clear left direct grading, speed to maintain 4000.
Columbus Airport information Yankee 21000. Wind 012 at 6. Visibility
Guys to the 455, contact now, count approach 124.45, have a nice day.
Temperature
Guys
8.
3455,
Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.41. ILS runway 28 right and ILS runway 28 left in use. Landing and departing runway 28 right and runway.
And back to guard. You know what that means. There you go.
You're on guard with
That is available as a t-shirt design on my Etsy store. If you want to support and have a fun t-shirt, go ahead.
Steps on in, just verify Allentown 2445, brickyard 3455.
Allentown on 2445, brickyard 3455.
47 minutes to go. Yeah, my t-shirt, I think I'm going to get rid of that fourth wall store. But the Etsy store, I use a better print provider there, so I'd order it from Etsy if you're going to order it with KGRD on it. But my KGRD shirt faded in the laundry, and I don't use fabric softener, because I know it kind of destroys printing over time. But yeah, so that, sadly, I didn't pay for it, thank God.
United
Because they
751,
messed up the order. Well, they're not very good printing. So that fourth wall store, I don't think I'm going to keep it much longer. Because I'll just have my Eric Flight inspired stuff somewhere else. Because I didn't like the printing services they used. And then the mugs, I took those off me. Well, not the mugs, the drinkware. Because the way I designed it and the way it looked when I got the sample was totally different too. So
284, maintain short.
I mean, it's a cool idea, but you need to provide quality stuff. But yeah, I do like the guard thing.
C-64 street approaching 080 for the maintain 5000.
All right, 46 minutes to our destination. Gonna see Columbus off our right, so we'll take a look that way. There, what's that thing? Ooh, what's that? That's Riverside Airport. It's private. Very nice private airport.
2632, maintain 180 knots,
Zanesville.
still doing, cause to wake turbulence, your sequence 5, a heavy Boeing 777.
Going over here. Got a couple airports in here. As you can see. Beautiful graphics, huh?
You're on guard.
Yo, there you go. Papa Mish, how's it going, bud? I haven't tried your racetracks in quite a while, but they're installed. I just have them deactivated. How you doing? Nice to see you. I haven't checked in your broadcast either. You're on the West Coast, so that's probably why. This summer I can actually tune in for them. I appreciate you coming in. And I'm trying to get to some of the streams for you, so we got some traffic out there. What's that? That's November 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, according to my ADSB. So let's check that one.
And 2632, 180 knots, still doing, tower now 18.3, have a nice day.
79 is from FlightAware. Doesn't tell me what it is. It's a 172. Look at that. So that's what you're seeing out there. And that is about where we are in Columbus. Again.
It's 34, flighting 150.
Yep. So I will try to do another broadcast because it was fun, man. It was fun when we went racing that time. Of course, I picked like the worst thing. Hey, Drippy, how you doing? Let's get some shout-outs here, shall we? All right. Shout out to M. Stein, even if you don't stream. I don't know if you stream or not, to be honest with you. But you get a shout-out. Actually, you do. You do stream. You're probably the person who say flight club. Of course you do. All right. And then my next one is Papa Mish. Does a lot of fun racing on stream with Flight Simulator. Really had fun. I was getting bored, so I wanted to do something different. I found his stream, and I thought, man, that's pretty cool. Well, you know, sometimes the best part is to just leave it out there and learn from mistakes, you know? And finally, we want to give a shout out to He Drippy. Second day in a row for both of us, huh? Doing pretty good, me and you. Do one more 3 days in a row. We're on a streak. Or is it 2 days in a row? That's a streak. I don't know. But thank you for coming out to the broadcast. Appreciate it as well. Real world time, and the sun is setting, and we're trying to get to Hamilton, Ohio. Just about 43 minutes away. Tracking that 172 up there, which is pretty good. And just left Zanesville, Ohio, back here. That's right. It's good character. You know it is. It's like when I took my friends up for the first time in the 172, and we went to Mansfield, 1 Bravo 9er. And I don't know why, but I have like the worst landings at Mansfield, which isn't saying much because it's probably the second closest airport to my house other than Taunton, Kilo Tango, November. And thought if I got a plane, it's either one of those places I'm going to try to get a place for. But anyways, I bounced on the runway because, I mean, I was experienced enough at the 172, but it was just not as many hours as the other aircraft at that point. This is a couple of years ago. So I bounced, and you should have seen their eyes. They weren't too happy at first. So, you know, just saying. It happens. That sun is beautiful. Looking over there. And we'll be seeing Columbus. We have Newark, Ohio, somewhere out there.
1900, 170 or better, doing kind of Newark Tower.
No VAT sim to be had right now. Indianapolis Center was on earlier, but now it's not. And there's some VAT sim traffic out there. It's a Southwest flight. I'm not going to see its flight above the clouds. Again, I'm going to make our way ultimately to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where my dad served a little bit in the Army. That's why this is a Veterans Day inspired broadcast. We're only on leg 2 though. We've got 2 more legs to go. So thank you to all those veterans out there for service. I don't know, I guess I read a report the other day on, I think it was Yahoo, that a lot of modern vets don't like it when you say thank you for your service. So I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but I didn't understand that. So yeah, it's a daily occurrence. That's all, you know, until you get it down. So I haven't bounced an aircraft in a long time. When I was getting used to the 172 versus the 152, I bounced a couple times. I went too fast. So good news is that I knew what to do.
3502, reduce speed to 170. Or 170 versus 35.
It's a feeling. You can't even get that from the simulator. You know, I'm going to say that. It's like peripheral vision over here with the runway. You get used to what it looks like.
284, flying 100, speed 170.
All right, and we will fly just south of the Columbus, Ohio, Charlie, but there's tons of aircraft out there. So. Usually it's caused by going too fast on the approach speed. Your airplane still wants to fly, you know. So approach speeds are important. The Cirrus, it's 85 knots. You want to kind of be at on your approach speed. 172, you want to be about 65 knots. 152, you want to be about 60. Piper Warrior about 65-ish. So, and it depends, because if you have gusts, obviously that changes. You have to go a little faster on gusts. There's usually more flip because of it. Alright, Columbus is out here somewhere. So. I haven't been up to Columbus since 2003 though, so it's probably changed an awful lot. So.
751, sliding.
That ground speed's pretty respectable, 168 knots. Take a look inside here. This little screenshot there. Take that one. So we have an alternate logo now. You might see it all the way over there on the lower right-hand side of the screen. I think my next delivery is going to be made with that alternate logo. I really like it a lot. So, and I've been really getting into AI image generation. That kind of helped me with that. I still have to do photoshopping and stuff, but it helps you get an idea, and then you go from there and you edit. You know what I mean? Save lots of time. I'm going to rebrand my Etsy store to Eric Flight Aviation Designs. Working on that logo, but I have a couple videos to do for my Eric DIY YouTube channel where I make all the money for flying. I gotta get that going. We haven't been making as much money. And then I tried doing an instrument lesson on Thursday, but the weather was terrible. So this one, it's just lots of things going on. And real world flying's kind of not taking a backseat, but it's not going to be like I'm just going out every weekend for fun flights. I'm going to try to work on that instrument rating still. And I got to worry about my medical and flight, my manual flight degrees, but yeah. Yeah, well, it's obviously cheaper, but for me, it's kind of like gives me ideas on the design. Like, I'm not stealing the design. I'm seeing what it is. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I want something like that in my design. But I'm really into that big AI image creator. One of my newest Etsy store designs. Honestly, I used AI imagery, but not like just fully. I kind of did some creative stuff with it. But it's a mug, a shirt design, mug design that says "Cleared for Christmas." Has Santa Claus in like a pilot, like a World War II pilot's jacket. Not strictly bomber, but yeah. Like I said, you got to think about copyright and stuff. It's kind of a gray area right now. It's wicked now. And I can see what artists are saying. Being a musician, I can kind of understand. But at the same time, you don't know what work it's deriving itself from. It's kind of creating an art in its own. So, I don't know. Unless there's a way that they can cite what they're using for derivative sources in the AI, how are you going to know? How are you going to know how to accrue the credit, what to credit? So, but I really kind of think AI is kind of cool in the image generation. So, I mean, I've literally typed in some things. I think I want to do like a dog series, like a aviation dog inspired series of shirts and bandanas for dogs and stuff. So I'm trying to branch out different products other than just t-shirts and mugs, because that gets boring. But I said like West Highland Interior wearing like a pilot outfit on the apron at an airport, and like literally in like I'd say a minute, it came up with like 4 different designs. It was pretty cool. I mean, I could kind of show you actually. So let me so what we do. I like the big AI image creation. Okay, you type in big AI image creator, and we'll do that. Give me a dog name. Say, give me a breed of dog. These are some that people have made, though. See what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. So then they show you what they typed in for it. So like, pug. All right. So we're gonna go. A pug wearing pilot's clothes on an apron at an airport. Sunny day. Realistic. Watch this. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna copy and paste that because sometimes I do the wrong one. But if you push create, this is what it pops up with. So it's making it. See, I did some logos there to get some inspiration there.
Maintain 160 knots still doing. Contact tower 18.3. Have a nice day.
160 knots still doing. 18.3. Thanks.
bam. The only problem is that it only comes in 1024 by 1024. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at this pug. You want to snuggle with that thing? Look at that. So yeah, it's been really cool. Look at this one. That I think this is the best one right there. Pretty cool. That one's just okay. It's not the best, but it's still a pug in an airport. Has sun. So. And then it saves it too. So like you could have all your past designs. Again, I was trying to do a logo, and then I got inspired and I made that one over there. Again, I did a lot of creation with that, but I got the idea from the AI images that were created. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't just like paste it and say that's my logo. I edited the ideas and got my own idea from it. So that's what I'm saying. Like there's a space for AI image creation to help people out get ideas for their own original creations. I think that makes sense. All right, we got full sunset happening here. We're gonna start seeing some lights pretty soon. And it is 4:30 p.m. local time, almost. Real world time, real world weather. It's been a pretty nice flight with the weather. And we still have about 32 minutes to go. But yeah, that pug thing's pretty cool. So check that out. It's fun. It's fun when you have some free time. See what it creates, and it's different every time. So. You can have like a dog's day of summer inspired flights, and just have a bunch of dogs in pilot outfits. That'd be pretty cool. AI is pretty cool. That's all I'm saying. And it saves some time on the creation process because it gets you to know what you like. Like that logo took me way less time than before because I didn't have to think as much. I saw what I liked and I was like, yeah, I want all that stuff. So. All right. Well, guess what? Columbus, Ohio is over there. So let's set out the drone there and see what we can see of it. How's that? Oh. Did I turn off the phone? Okay. Columbus, Ohio, everyone. Let's get out there. Might be a while. We're right outside the class. Charlie. There it is. Downtown. Some cops and fire on the highway there. But it reminded me very much like Providence, Rhode Island, except that outside the city, there's just flat land. Whereas in the Northeast here, we have city after city and town after town. Here you go, downtown Columbus, Ohio. Right there. Still kind of low. Ohio State. Is this Ohio State over here? I can't remember if it's this. I think it is, yeah. Yep. So again, if you're ever in Columbus, you'll say go Bucks at a bar. And the bar erupts. Go Bucks! That was fun. Again, that was 2003. And then this is Columbus Crew Stadium. That's where I won the right to play in there. But now, I guess they use it for just like events and stuff. Because they built a new stadium. Closer to downtown. Somewhere over here, I think.
Down to 3,000.
I'm positive. There, no, that's the Columbus Clippers Stadium. That's the AAA minor league affiliate. Somewhere around here is the soccer stadium. I don't know if it's in the simulator. But it's down here somewhere. I thought it was kind of close to this. That's what the Columbus Blue Jackets are. Right downtown there. Downtown was pretty cool because you could walk to different places, you know. Columbus, Ohio. Probably the last big city you're going to see before you get to Hamilton, Ohio, but actually that's not true. Hamilton, Ohio is right in Cincinnati, so. Sorry about that. That's what happens. All right, back to the cockpit. 28 minutes to go. Can we survive? Maybe. Let's see if I can get this landing done. Surprised we're not seeing streetlights come on yet. It's gotta be soon, though. We're seeing fire police cars, though. Who reports that? We're actually in a Delta right now. Rickenbacker International, Kilo Lima, Charlie Kilo. So it's a good thing we're not in VATSIM, because I would have probably just broken that by 100 feet. Pavlin, what's up? How's it going, bud? I know you don't like my saturation, but I kind of like it, to be honest with you. I look things over a little bit. I'll keep revisiting that, but it is what it is. For me, at least. Sun is setting close to the end. Just like that Columbus, Ohio back there. Over there. Oh, really? No, that doesn't sound like a dig. I hope it is okay still. It's got some lighting going on.
Approach Bucket 520 and 10.4 descending on the Dig 3. Ship 520, your approach, roger. Let me know when you have Oscar, split the ILS and wait 6. Yeah, Oscar.
Just to have some ready to go. Do I have to take anyone out, Pavlin? Oh, yeah. I disagree with that. I don't think you're toxic at all. Why would you be toxic if you're a prepared user? If anything, it's the X-Plane 12 people that say that it's better than Microsoft Flight Simulator back and forth, and it's just a flight dynamics. Which is highly debatable, to be honest with you, depending on who the developer is making the plane. Beautiful sunset. And I wouldn't let one person ruin my day. No offense, man. Well, you know, they can't enjoy finer things in life, so that's their problem. Right, what's that area below us? That's the Brush Creek Military Operation area down there. That's what you're seeing there. I don't like Reddit. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'll read Reddit, but I don't know. I don't like Reddit. Reddit sometimes is what's wrong with this world in certain ways. I don't know who's in agreement with me, but once in a while, you know.
Got it. In November 1, correction 21 Tango, 21 Tango, counted approach 118.17. 118.17.
People have criticized my Eric flight livery, but I just don't care. To be honest with you, I make what I want. So if I'm happy, that's all that matters. Although I do think that it's kind of cool to me. This was inspired by JetBlue because they make those fancy tails. They had a mosaic tail, so I went for it. Is it perfect? Probably not. I could probably find it around here. I think it looks pretty cool. And I have to change my t-shirt though in the sim because I made my avatar me. I got my KGRD shirt. I've had it on for like half a year now. It's gonna start smelling. Look at that sunset though. That's a picture moment. That's a picture. Bam! You know it. You know what else the AI image generator is good for? If you need like a background. Okay, now this is just the Pug pilot we made. But if you're like gonna say clouds up in the sky while flying, daytime, realistic. Let's see what that pops up on this AI generator. Now, with the Bing thing, they have charge credits. You get like 15, but then it just takes longer if you're going to create something after that. But for some reason, it hasn't. Oh, it did go down. It didn't go down one time, and plus you get like points for something or rewards. But let's see what this makes with AI generation here. This has been really cool. I mean, this isn't. Look at that. Daytime realistic, and then you can put like your plane there if you like Photoshop and you get the edges, you put it on there. Look at that. That's all AI generated images. This one's not as good if you ask me. I mean, you know, it's in the mountains. This one's got like a anvil cloud, so that looks like there's a storm brewing. This is probably the best one out of all four. So that's what I'm saying. I made my I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna put a window here for a second. I made my whole wallpaper, my Eric Flight new alternative logo. That's all AI generated background there, so I like it a lot. Well, you can. You have every right to, and I kind of agree, but it's not a big thing to me. I think the clouds look good enough for me. They are greeny, unless you go and do some settings. They look a little bit better, which you have to go to user config and kind of change some things, but I think they're decent. Being a real-world pilot, I think they're decent. They're way better than, and no offense, better than what Prepared used to be, you know. And X-Plane 12, I don't know. I don't have enough experience with X-Plane 12 to really critique. But I will say that the flight dynamics in X-Plane 11, I did not like the 172. And everyone's like, oh, that's better flight dynamics. The 172 sucked, if you ask me. And I even bought the Payware 172. I can't remember what it was. And that sucked too. But the way I judge flight dynamics, mostly, yeah, Active Sky and Tomato Shade are good. I agree. Active Sky, I wish they opened up the weather engine to Active Sky, because I thought Active Sky made the most realistic thing. But the reason why I use the default is it shows you in the distance, if there's like storms, it shows you the clouds coming in and stuff. I have Rex weather there, and I can't remember what it is because I haven't used it in forever, but I did buy it. And they don't have all the features like, oh, there's a storm coming in, and you see the clouds coming in, or the rain, the shower veil, rain coming down from the clouds in the distance. So that's why I think the default weather is probably the best you're going to get, in my opinion. But Active Sky was always the best. So, no. Yeah, I agree. Active Sky is the best if you ask me on weather. But again, Microsoft will not release anything on the weather engine. And if anything, I know Microsoft's trying to keep everything mostly in-house, but I think they should really let Active Sky have a crack at making the weather for the default version, even if it's like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So, we're loading some scenery here, so I'm getting some stutters. Alright, we're 20 minutes out. 56 nautical miles out. We are under the... Let me show you what I'm looking at here. That might help. Getting ready for our landing. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Alright, so there we are. Left the Columbus, Ohio area back there. And we're coming into the Cincinnati area. We're going to be underneath the Bravo there. That's going to be below 4,000 and 5,000 feet. And even under 3,500, pattern altitude is about 1,600. So we'll get some weather there. 121.425. If it comes in. It's not coming in yet, so we're still too far out. When it comes in, we're monitoring COM 2 with it. Get some weather and plan our landing here. Just to double check Volanta. Take a look at our flight here. Yep. No one's on, but we left from Pennsylvania, middle of Pennsylvania State College near Penn State. Like literally right near Penn State. And we're going right here for a second leg on this Veterans Day. Alternately to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Because I haven't flown to Oklahoma in a long time. So it's like, I gotta be a cool flight to do that. So. Oh, really? Yeah, I never, the only time I ever used the cloud thing There's a combination of active sky. I'm talking FS 2004. FSX, I never really, it kept crashing because of memory as so that's why I switched to prepared. All right, we're gonna listen to the weather now. That means runway 1. And the pressures just keep going up and up. Alright, so anyways, we're looking good on fuel again. Probably switch to the left in a couple of minutes. Probably runway 11, we're back to guard. I'm gonna do it again. I gotta do it.
You're on guard with
KHAO. Yeah. And I'm thinking runway 11. If we look at the electronic flight bag, let's make sure the runway 11 is left pattern. Yep, they're both left pattern. So that we're coming in kind of on a 45 already, so we'll just continue on straight. Left 45 left downwind for runway 11. End this flight here. So very good. That's our plan. We're already going to be on the Bravo, nothing to worry about there. So all is good. Yeah. We shall, number 1, make it so. Make it so. I gotta get more of those videos like that. I got a couple ideas, I just gotta find more time in my life. I don't think 24 hours is enough in a day to get everything you want done. Am I wrong on that?
4389, turn right heading 09 to go, set to maintain 5,000.
Lots of flat farmland here in Ohio. That's all we're seeing. I'm still surprised we're not seeing many street lights here.
6.7, turn left heading 120, set to maintain 4,000.
120, vacating 5 to 4,000, United.
There's a delta below us, we're going to be fine. That's Wilmington Air Park, Kilo, India, Lima, November. Very flat. Very flat.
Approach 127.6, have a nice day. 127.6, talk to me out.
Accuracy is a no. I have installed that, and I like the newest version of it. I don't like the old version. So I've replaced Bijan Studio trees with Accuracies. And again, there are issues. You see these boxes? That's the tone matching of the autumn season. So that's why it looks brown, because they're trying to do that. It makes it look good when you look outside, but I noticed that when I started doing that, it started interacting with the green display. So it is what it is. But I think it looks realistic. It looks like autumn. It's kind of brown. The trees are great too. And it updates that every week on automation, so I don't have to touch it. So it will keep moving through the seasons and adjusting the trees and stuff. I think it's like Sundays at 12 midnight. It runs it again and downloads the news. Seasonal update. That's that Wilmington Air Park out there.
Bridge to Alpha Bravo, what's your speed?
And this is non-towered here, so I'm going to stay on Unicom. Get leg 2 done. Man, that sun is just burning into the sky. That red looks a lot more red on stream than it does on my HDR monitor because it has more. It's usually reds and blues. They're a little more diffused or accurate on the HDR monitor. But tone matching is tough. It's not as cherry red on my screen. It's red still, but it's not as. It doesn't look like a big lobster like that. Alright, we'll be landing soon. Right around Cincinnati. In fact, you can see right there, Kilo Hotel, Alpha Oscar. Probably send the camera out to Cincinnati if it's okay. After we do the landing. I was a big, I shouldn't say big fan. I was a fan of the Cincinnati Reds because I figured, I got in my brain when I was young, I was like, well, Red Sox are always my American League team.
4389, maintain
I should probably pick a National League team. So I picked the Cincinnati Reds back in the day. With Chris Sabo. I don't know if anyone remembers Chris Sabo. But he was a pretty good Reds player back in the day. And I figured they were slightly like underdogs. It's almost like they had some talent but never could like win it all. So, I don't know. I kind of just picked them for those reasons, which is kind of weird. But that's just the way it is.
627, maintain 200 knots. He's going to maintain 3,000.
200 knots, 3,000 feet, 627.
And that sun is just golden. Golden, golden, golden. And it's even nicer on my monitor. It's more yellowish than amber. But I do highly recommend HDR monitors. They're just not good streaming because they say that it tone maps on OBS, but I haven't found a way of doing it other than getting a LUT file and adjusting things myself, and that took days to get it to look decent. It's usually, again, the Reds, the Blues, they have a problem. The blue looks very good here. The red is always going to look a little different. That's why it looks amber and lobster red here, whereas the HDR looks a little bit more lighter than that. We're heading right into the sun.
United 222, 4 from Gritty, cross Gritty 3000, cleared island, 4 right approach, 200 knots, still advised.
Oh,
Clear the approach, 200 knots, still advised. United 222.
12 minutes to go.
United 627, turn 10 degrees right. On the Sill, but we have Mike.
Getting there. Alright, so again, 45 left down one, runway 11, full stop. And let's look at the airport diagram if there is one. There probably isn't. It's a amateurish one, if you will, just created by Aviation.
627, turn 10 degrees right.
Looking for
10 degrees right, and that's
FBOs.
627.
Alright, cool. Sometimes when you pick a theme like this, like Veterans Day, going to Fort Sill because your dad served there for a little bit, you get all these airports that you wouldn't even think of along the way. Like, I would have never picked this out, Butler County Regional, ever. You know, I just did a straight line to Fort Sill and said, okay, about every 2 hours or so, land at an airport. So, how are we doing on fuel? Alright, we're going to switch to the left. We're on boost, going to left. Nice little sun. Look at these effects here. That's awesome coloring.
7.6.
Anyway.
22, maintain 180 knots, or greater until
Alright, I'm going to take that. Try to flip back off for a little bit.
Major greater doing, go tower, United, 222.
I want to make some funny commercial type ads that I'd put on like the standby screen or even in the startup screen, you know, just funny ads that are aviation based. That's going to take a little bit of work. I've always thought of that. I was like, that'd be kind of cool. So you're waiting around at the beginning of the stream, get that some entertainment. Do some acting. Alright, we're coming up on the Cincinnati area. We should start seeing some buildings pretty soon. A little bit to the south. Don't see them yet. They're out there, trust me. It's amazing in that in about 5 hours we went from Plymouth, Massachusetts all the way out to here. 5 hours of flying. That's amazing. Alright, we'll be starting our descent pretty soon. About 24 nautical miles out.
627, turn left heading 09 or 0.
090 United.
Let's get Elsington, Elstad. So, descent. That's the command.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened, and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
121 heavy, reduce speed to 180, turn left heading 120.
Control speed 120 heading, United 121 heading.
Here 07, descend to maintain 3000, flighting 09 or 0, intercept below flight.
090 3000, intercept localizer, volunteers 207.
Six point seven, 6 from Dillon, fighting 070, descend to maintain 2000, Sill South, localizer, cleared island 4 right approach.
627 070 2000 feet, cleared ILS 4 right.
Honeycomb Alpha here. It's not that it's terrible, but it's seen a little bit better days. It's starting to show its age now. I had the super glue. This part that was on the rod that comes out, because it's just a plastic clip in to the actual yoke.
5430, nearest
So I
low,
had to
descend
super
to
glue
maintain
because it
5000.
broke one of the clips. But that's fine. But definitely showing its use there. And I did not get my bid accepted on eBay for the Redbird TH1 throttle prop mixture, Cessna style with Vernier. So I don't know. I'm going to be patient. You can't rush these things, you know. Eventually, you usually get one at the price you want. But the guy wanted $550 for it on eBay, and it was used. And you could buy a new one for $599. So that wasn't going to happen. I'll tell you that.
United 6.7, maintain 180
I'm
knots
surprised
until
I'm not
Dillon,
getting any
contact tower
warnings on
118.3,
ADS-B
have a nice day.
down here.
182 in United 627.
Maybe I should reconnect that. Because we're getting very close to some aircraft around here. Also probably going way too low. 1700. I'm going to start trimming up. Give me some speed. Alright, about 17 nautical miles out. But see all that traffic there? I'm surprised I'm not getting like an ADS-B warning pretty soon about that.
And 121
Down.
heavy, descend to maintain 3000.
121 heading.
One more check of the weather.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Oscar, automated weather observation 2100 Zulu. Wind 025 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 90 C, dew point 10 C. Altimeter 3041.
3041. Okay, we'll change that.
Wind 607, squawk 2650, turn right direct ready.
2650, direct ready, United 2607.
Butler County traffic, 00 Echo Foxtrot, 50 nautical miles out to the northeast. Intercepting a 45 left downwind for runway 11. Full stop, Butler County. That is it in front of me.
Here 07, contact approach 127.6, have a nice day. 127
That way, so we'll take a look at Cincinnati with the drone came after us. We're able to land. Way too fast because I am up to 2,000. We should be down to 160 now. Now it's loading scenery. Probably Cincinnati, so just sorry about the stutters.
And 121 heavy, descend to maintain 3000.
We already got it down to 3000 at 121 heading.
United 2607,
12
descend to
miles out,
maintain
so that is
5000.
not it.
5000, United 2607.
Sun 6 for right heading 080, intercept below flood.
0 intercept localizer 50, Stone 6.
It's still out there in the distance, though. 10 It's almost actually 11 and a half nautical miles out.
United 121 Heavy,
Still have a
6
little while to
from
go.
Newland, for
Let's
left
see.
heading 070, maintain 3 established, cleared island 4 right approach.
Oh, Cincinnati. Yeah, it's out there. Right to counteract this wind.
For 4389, 6 from ready, turn left heading 070, maintain 3 to established, cleared island 4 right approach. 070, 3 to established, cleared island 4 right. For 5430 is sliding 140, due to maintain 3000. 430,
Butler County Regional Traffic, Cirrus SR22 Foxtrot, 7 nautical miles on the 45 for runway 11, full stop, Butler County. There it is. That's it.
The 121 Heavy, maintain 170 knots, still doing. Contact tower 183, have a nice day.
70 still doing, 93, 91,
Okay.
For 4389, reduce speed to 170, cause wake service, your sequence find a heavy Boeing 767, maintain 170 knots, still doing.
Where's it moving there? See, this is always the hard part about landing in airports you're not used to. Because that looks like an airport, but now it's a highway. I mean, you can land there, I guess.
3000, contact approach, 127.6, have a good day.
3000, yellow south,
And Butler County traffic, Cirrus SR22 Foxtrot, 5 miles out, 45 left downwind, runway 11, full stop, Butler County. I see lights. I see lights.
9.607, descend, maintain 4000. 607, United, down
That would be
4000.
it. That would be it. Start seeing the hangars coming in now. Very good. All right. Yep. All right. We got visual. Yay. Butler County traffic, Cirrus SR22 Foxtrot, 3 miles out. 45 left downwind, runway 11, full stop. Butler County.
32, squawk 3350.
350, that's what.
A little high. That's where we're landing. Okay, we're gonna go down one in a second. Let's check our left
still
here.
doing, contact tower 118.3.
Okay,
have a
good.
nice day.
We are looking clear. All right.
At 2607, descend, maintain 3000. United 262, 3000.
Butler County traffic, Cirrus SR22 Foxtrot, left downwind, runway 11, full stop, Butler County.
For 5430, turn left heading 100, maintain 210 knots or greater.
100, 210, that's great.
Okay, 35% power. I want to get to 119. So get the first thing the flaps down. Still loading traffic. Stuff. 119. 119. I'm gonna extend it down one step because I'm not fully at the which isn't a bad thing to do. So, all right, 50% flaps.
632, turn right, direct ready. You should maintain 4,000.
Ready 4,000.
Oh, whoa, hello. Come on now, stop loading stuff. Alright, we got your base. At this river here, and I'm going way too fast. And descending way too fast, and
3502.
stutters not helping.
3502, near below, you should maintain 5,000. 5,000, figure 3502.
A bit of throttle. Okay, even up. What are we looking? Oh, gotta turn in. Stutters don't help. A little bit of speed. Okay, full flaps. Ooh, that's terrible. I'm gonna blame that on stutters. Right, throttle back.
5437 from Dewey, turn line heading 070. You should maintain 2,000, still south.
Not terrible, you can still save it.
Right approach.
In real life, you'd see that very nicely compared to should be about 85 knots going into this. So we're looking decent. And Butler County traffic, Cirrus Echo Foxtrot. We're going to be on final for runway 11, full stop, Butler County.
500. 500.
A little bit more throttle. Get us there.
Departure
Get us there.
3455, 3455, New York approach below, door count 703,
Gotta get in the runway though. Come on, let's go. Real life, this would probably be a go around. I'm not trying to save it. I think I can save it. Expecting myself to get pushed to the left.
For 5430, reduce speed to
Throttle's
180,
out.
maintain that still doing.
Going way too
Contact
fast.
tower 183, have a nice day.
180, that still doing over the
Wind is pushing us. Come on, just touch down already. We'll do it. Got enough. Yeah, floating a lot. Floating a lot. But we're down.
It's 751, New York below,
Flaps
expect
up.
island 4 right, door count 73024.
Exit off of here. To the right. To the right. To the right. And welcome, everyone, to Ohio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until Eric instructs you to unfasten your seatbelt. It will then be safe for you to depart the plane. On behalf of Eric Flight, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future.
Flaps are up.
Have a wonderful day.
Alright, after landing. Flaps up, 1,000-ish. Transponder staying on. Pitot heat is off. Fuel pump can go off at this time. We'll see one more check. We'll go to the right, and then we'll turn the fuel pump off. Look at that beautiful sun as we're here. That wasn't a bad landing. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. So.
2632, you should maintain 3,000.
Alright, so anyways, yeah. Might help to, oh, I got my crosswind component calculator there. That ain't gonna happen. Alright, we'll go to the apron and figure out where we'll park this thing.
2607, 6 from Gritty, Gritty 3000, cleared island 4 right approach, east to 10 knots for greater.
And welcome to Ohio, Butler County Regional Hogan Field. Right outside Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's see what we're out here. There's
United 41 Heavy, maintain 210 knots, then you should maintain 3,000.
a guy there.
Let's go 10 knots and then maintain
There's also another one down there. So let's go down there. See what we can do.
Headed 751, for right heading 090, descend to maintain 6,000.
906,000, that's 751.
Again, thank you for coming out to the broadcast. Appreciate it. Park right where they tell us to. The Marshall. Why do I always forget the name?
2607, maintain 180 knots, or greater until Dillon. Contact tower 183, have a nice day. 180 greater Dillon, 183, and then 2607, thanks.
And done. Alright, turn the engine. Checklist.
New York low, descend maintain 5,000.
After landing, shutdown. Avionics switch off. You seeing this? Oh yeah, you are. Alright, fuel pump is already off. Mixture cut off. We're gonna turn off all the lights except for strobe. Mixture cut off. That was a 2-hour flight. Not bad. Alright, magnetos off. Alternator and battery off. That's this one too. And then strobe lights off. Parking brake on. And welcome to Hamilton, Ohio. Why's my head itchy? I don't know, but we're gonna take the drone cam off here.
32, reduce speed to 200.
Okay, gotta turn off the following of the flight here because then we got problems. Usually does some weird elevation stuff. It says you got problems. But here's the airport here in Hamilton, Ohio. In the evening, as we get there, it's 5:11 local time. Where would Cincinnati be? We have to head south, so that's that way. That's 29er. So that's
684, turn left
west,
heading 170.
east,
Heading 170, last
west, east, so south would be this way. I think that would be it.
Yard 3502, flighting 150, reduce speed to 200.
I mean, it says like the city all around. This will not be it. Thinking this is Cincinnati. The red stadium, I think, was on the river. So. Oh, it's definitely a city here. It's just a matter of it's that downtown Cincinnati.
38, Derek low,
I can't tell you.
runway 4 right, NorCal 703-024.
24, 4 right,
Downtown's a little more this way, to be honest.
Sub 1052, descend to maintain 4,000. Down to 4,000, 1052.
Is that it? That could be it over there. See, doesn't look like there's city over there.
4,000. Down to 4,000.
Uh-oh. Well, so much for Cincinnati, huh? Crash the desktop. Crash and burn. No. I guess we'll do one of these. Hey, but it survived the flight, so I can't complain.
Oh, drat these computers. They're
so anyways,
so naughty and so complex.
After blue screen of
I
death,
could
but
pinch them.
we got through the flight. We made it to the second leg, and I guess I have to appreciate that, even though it shouldn't do a blue screen of death. So anyways, we're going to call the flight now. Thank you for coming out. Thanks to Heat Drippy and everyone else. Pavlin for coming out. Let's see who else. Papa Mish, thanks for coming out. Thanks to, I think I said Heat Drippy. M. Stein from the Rich USA Flying Club. And everyone else. Peace out. We're going to rate somebody. I can do it from here, I believe. Yes, I can do it from my laptop. So we're going to go to the end screen. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to do the flights tomorrow, I'm thinking. We'll reboot Windows here. But anyways, I will see you soon. Eric Flight, peace out. Stay tuned. We're going to rate someone very soon.